David Sritsky for the Bond Experience. Welcome back. Okay, let's lay this out. I'm in front of my SPECTRE exhibit of props and gadget, even some wardrobe. I'm wearing the N-Peel mock turtleneck, just like the one you see in SPECTRE. I've got my SPECTRE Omega watch. I've got a pair of pants on, just like the ones he wears in SPECTRE. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud here. Could I be doing a Frugal Bond SPECTRE discussion? Well, yes, I am. Now, first of all, laying this out in the platform that it deserves, I'm really focusing on one piece here specific to the Frugal Bond, and that is that incredible John Varvatos suede blue jacket that Bond wears in the film. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the Royale Filmwear version. And this is like many times before where we're going to discuss this and see, is it passing muster? Does it make the grade? So I've got a medium-sized one here. Now this is something, I do believe that you know that this jacket over here, Royale Filmwear came out with that. It was an incredibly strong replica. A lot of people got it. I wear it every now and then. I've got it, my version. But this takes a very different turn. Now, ignore my little sound mic here, but I'm going to really show you up close and personal the details of this, because it's one thing to see this in a catalog. It's fine. But then to see it just like this in really good lighting, this is everything. First of all, take a look at the suede. This is absolutely gorgeous, succulent type suede. I mean, super soft, but you can see now, just like they had in the movie, the little, what I call baseball stitching. Now, there are replicas of this jacket out there that people do get wrong. I mean, first of all, we've got to talk about this front part. Now, let's take a look at the form on this. Just as a reminder, I always tend to do this. I'm about a 41-inch chest, 31-inch waist. This is a size medium, and you can see that this is fitting me just like the one in the movie. I mean, almost exactly. Doesn't fit too tight. It doesn't look like it's shrink wrapped over my chest. It has a certain softness and flow to it. If I'm just kind of walking around, talking to people, etc., you can see that the shoulders fit perfectly. Medium is the size for me. Now, what does Royale Filmwear, what does Daniel Love do? He sends me different sizes so then you can see the fit. But take a look at this. Hands in the pocket. It's not scooping out too much. It's not billowing. It's staying on target. It's the right length for me. I'm not exactly a tall individual. I'm not a tall person at all, but it still fits me the right way. Sleeve length. And then you've got, of course, the zippers. This is one heck of a zipper jacket. You've got the zippers that can close up here, make it a little bit more taut, or you can just keep them open, kind of blowing in the wind. But the zipper game here is really strong. Take a look at the back, by the way. So you've got that baseball stitching in the back, but this blue suede, Daniel Love did not cheapen out. And I am going to say it blunt like that. I've seen suede jackets where it's like, meh, it's okay. It feels a little pleatherish. It doesn't smell like suede. No, this is really good suede. Looks, feels, tastes. I don't know why I said that. Do not eat your jacket. Now I've pulled the camera away specifically so you could see this in action. It's really hard when I'm standing there close up to see what does this thing look like when you're walking up to people, when you're talking to them, etc. So now you're seeing it in different types of lighting. You're seeing it far away, moving back to the side. And again, you cannot see this on an online catalog, this type of a movement, but I have room. And I like to think about this too, because when I'm sitting in a car or a vehicle or wherever I'm sitting down to dinner or date night or whatever, and I still have my jacket on, maybe it's a little cool, I can keep this on, and this lower zipper makes the jacket break, so then you can sit down and enjoy yourself. I mean, those are the little details that you want, because this is not cosplay. This is not a costume. This is something that you're going to wear. It's an investment, so you want to make sure that it travels with you and it's part of your personality. And speaking of personality, let's do something where I get out of this exact look from the movie and show you maybe something that I would pair it with. Voila. Voila. Simple change. So I've got a pair of stone colored chinos. These are Uniqlo chinos, got a little bit of stretch in them, super comfortable, perfect for this spring summer transition. I also have a simple cotton V-neck. There's nothing complicated about this. It's gray, so I've traded out now my mock turtle end peel for the Bond Experience V-neck in gray, because I want the contrast. I mean, this is, again, it's that beautiful blue suede, but it was a lot of dark. It was charcoal and dark blue and black pants, puppy tooth. So this is going to break it up a little bit, and what it does is it just by osmosis and by the contrast in color, it frames the color of the jacket a little bit better. So there we have, let me get the collar right. Oh, baby. There we've got the blue against the gray. It's standing out now. And if I move back a little bit, you can even see how this looks. I will zip, 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 zip. Hold on a second. And by the way, these zippers, chunky, strong, fantastic, because one of the things I'm a big person on, if the zips don't fit, if they don't work, I get frustrated. These are perfect. So there we go. Zipped up. You can see now the contrast between the stone-colored pants, the light gray shirt, and of course the jacket itself. It's all connecting together. This is how I would wear this jacket. Okay? We've talked about this. I've done videos on this. I wouldn't wear the complete outfit necessarily outside, but especially in spring and summer, what I just showed you, even if I was going to wear that full outfit, that is a winter autumn outfit. This, perfect. Still got my Omega, let's call the whole thing off, watch on, and this is really connecting for me. Now, I told you something before. Daniel Love is a man who likes to show people what size should they get. And this is one of the reasons why he sends me these things as soon as humanly possible. So I just showed you the medium. I'm going to show you what the large looks like. Now look at this. The zipper protectors aren't even off. That's how fresh out of the box this is. This is a size large. And I can almost predict, I haven't tried this on yet, doing it in front of you, first time, but I can predict that it's going to be just too big. And some of you may say, no, David, that's your size, and you will, because that's what comments are for. But let me do this. Sorry, here we go. All right. Don't cover your mic, David. You'll get a lot of scratching. You'll freak people out. So here's the large. Now, you can see it's not monstrously large on me, but it's too large. You can see the amount of room I have down here. What it does in this case, and again, doesn't look bad. Not saying it does look bad, but what it does in this case is it doesn't look like the one from the movie. It's just not flattering. It's kind of just square. It's a square thing hanging off of me. But if you were, I would say 43 and maybe a little bit wider in the waist, large would be perfect for you. All right, so follow, what's the lesson here? Follow the instructions, follow the size guide, because they're pretty dang accurate. Oh yes, I said dang. So what's the final verdict? Well, this is a jacket that you can't get anymore. They don't make it anymore. Maybe you can find them on eBay used from time to time, or grailed, etc. But what I love is Daniel knew that people desperately wanted this jacket. They love the scenes from Spectre where he wears this jacket. And we know something about Spectre now because we've talked about it a lot. Although you could argue all day long, do you like the movie? Do you not like the movie? People do say, almost emphatically, that it's one of the better Daniel Craig style films. And this jacket, and I think a lot of other aspects from the movie that you can kind of see behind me, sort of prove that out. I have to admit, I owned the John Varvatos twice. Why did you do 3, David? It's twice. Use your 2 fingers. And I got rid of it. I sold it both times because it kind of wasn't for me. With this jacket, though, I've sort of grown into it. You know, clearly I do not have another blue suede jacket. I have a bunch of blue jackets, but they're cotton. But this is so different and so unique. And the investment makes me say, well, yeah, I could have something a little bit more avant-garde like this jacket. So I am going to get this from Royale Filmwear. And I love the details. I love how he brought it back to us. And yes, it does scratch the itch of a Frugal Bond moment from Spectre that we all know and love. So link is below on how to get a hold of your own. You know what to do here. And I cannot wait to see what he comes up with next, because I hear through the grapevine that he's got other things coming that we're going to like as much, if not more, than this jacket. So there you have it. Any questions, list them below in the comments. I'll try to get to them. In the meantime, this has been David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to be up on the latest from the Bond Experience, just click on this subscribe and subscribe to our channel. You're going to get all the latest and greatest information, plus some exclusive content. And by the way, speaking of content, here's something especially for you, just because we know you. Talk to you soon.